footage of a snaking queue of cars at Russia's southern border is a reflection of droves of Russian men scrambling to exit the country after President Vladimir Putin's mobilization order.
Просто все пешком идут.
Similar scenes are visible at most of Russia's borders, with lines of traffic hours or even days long. The European Union is facing a tough balancing act over how to deal with Russians fleeing military mobilization, as some countries look to block entry and others offer possible refuge. So far, the numbers coming to the EU seem modest, as the bloc had already curtailed travel from Russia by banning direct flights and toughening up visa rules in the wake of the invasion of Ukraine. But despite the small scale, the issue is stirring debate in Brussels, as EU members adopt starkly differing approaches to Russians looking to escape the fighting. European law guarantees a right to claim asylum for people arriving into the bloc, but that is not automatically guaranteed, especially if there's a security risk.
Since mid of July, we have seen a substantial increase on border crossing from Russia in the neighboring states. And this has become a security risk for these neighboring states.
Finland, the only member that had kept its land border open with Moscow, reported that arrivals from Russia doubled to 6,470 per day after Putin's announcement. It said it would now lay down strong restrictions. The Baltic states and Poland, which had already gone further than others in the EU by drastically restricting entry for Russians with visas, are leading those taking a hawkish line. Latvia cites considerable security risks, saying there are plenty of countries outside EU for people to go to. Estonia's interior minister told media, "We should not offer protection to deserters." At the other end of the spectrum, Germany signaled that it may be ready to take in Russians fleeing conscription. Putin and Russia's defense minister have said the mobilization order applies to reservists who recently served or have special skills, but almost every man is considered a reservist until the age of 65, and Putin's decree kept the door open for a broader call-up. The Kremlin said its initial aim is to add about 300,000 troops to its forces in Ukraine, struggling with equipment losses, mounting casualties and weakening morale. The call-up is being accompanied by tougher punishments for Russian soldiers who disobey officers' orders, desert or surrender to the enemy.